Good morning, chat room. It's finally time to end Catholicism for good. It's had a good run. That's not true. It's had a pretty negative run, honestly. But I have with me two of my greatest crusaders. I have with me Nico and Otaku. Hello, my guests.
Hello.
How are you?
Doing alright. Got plenty of pent-up stress from the job fair earlier today, so...
I understand. Well, you can take it all out on the Pope.
Hell yeah!
And others, presumably. So, but after last 14 stream ended, which was, I mean, you know, a while ago now, almost 2 weeks, I went ahead and just flew around as is law, and I just explored everything, and I picked up all of the sightseeing points, which means I am now missing one sightseeing point in all of Heavensward, which I have to get after doing the raid series, which is really cool that they lock it behind that. So we'll get to reading those at some point. But right now, we have a mid-season finale to do. So I'm going to go ahead and swap myself over. I should also note that for whatever reason, my Stream Deck is not connecting to my OBS today. I spent most of the pre-stream trying to figure out why that was and couldn't figure it out. So we're just going to make do with noises mostly, which is fine because that's probably what we were going to do anyway.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
Yeah.
Probably.
Alright, let's get you in the party. You might not be here for the dungeon itself, Nico, but I'm sure you'll be here for potentially other stuff if your update continues apace.
5 minutes and counting.
Alright.
I can take up guidance node.
What's that?
I can do the guidance node.
Okay, if you want to. The guidance node has been awaiting your arrival at the flagship with customary patience.
Boop. Welcome to the flagship, Mistress Ruja. You are almost at your destination. Bloop. Boop. Warning. Intruders detected in the vicinity. Please eliminate them if you wish to proceed.
Okay.
Alright, I guess.
Follow me, Midgard Stormer.
The guidance nodes being like, welcome, Mistress Ruja.
Oh, it's this way. Yep. You know what the fuck am I doing? I should get on my fucking horse. There we go. There's Big Head.
Damn, that's a good horse.
Sure is. Hello, guidance node.
Bloop, bloop. Warning. Intruders approaching.
Got some, maniples. Consider yourself broiled. Oh, there's more. Yay, they're in perfect range for my ground slap move. Any more? Okay, cool. Hello, Mr. Node. Or, Mix Node. I don't know what you're an orb.
Area secured. Lifting access restriction to the Ethereal-Chemical Research Facility. Restriction lifted. You may enter the facility at your leisure. Ending guidance. Bloop. Unknown energy source detected within the Ethereal-Chemical Research Facility. Please exercise caution. I am pleased to have been of service to you, Mistress Ruja. Please send my regards to Master Wedge. Deactivating.
Oh, our sweet mellow friend. No.
My orb!
Alright, The update
We
just
ponder.
finished.
Sick. All right. Well, we do have a thing to read, so let's find our dungeon here. The Aetherochemical Research Facility. Your pursuit of the Archbishop has brought you to the Aetherochemical Research Facility at the heart of the floating isle of Azizla. However, he and his knights are not the only threat for which you must be prepared. Shortly before your arrival, the VIth Imperial Legion entered the facility in search of the secret to mastering primals, and their presence will serve to complicate matters. With multiple factions and their ambitions set on a collision course, your mission promises to be fraught with danger and uncertainty both. What is the NPCs that it gives us for this? Oh, it's just the Scion guys. How did they get here?
Magic.
I guess. Alright.
For some reason, it had me on Dynamis. Not physically on Dynamis, I can just... Logging in queue. By God, it's happening. My return to this mortal coil. Why?
Yes. What character are you on?
Gonna be on Nico, because Nicola is like back in Tailfeather or something.
Fair enough.
Oh boy. Will I remember how to play this game? I hope so.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. I don't think you're gonna have to worry too much about that.
True.
At the level we're going into.
You cleared at least one ultimate. You should be fine.
No, that means I'm bad.
I think it's fine. I haven't cleared an ultimate yet. I'm bad.
Oh, Cretania. My old friend.
I'm a scaredy bitch ass, so of course I haven't touched it.
Ah, yeah! Let me accept my returner's bounty. Oh, fuck off.
Yay!
Alright. Going to Malboro. Be right there.
Yeah, no worries.
We need deeps.
Yes, that's correct. Probably need
Well,
one more
Nicola-
DPS.
Nicola may not be here, but I'll play the class I put him on during this. There we go. This one. Alright. I'm on the server.
Oh boy.
Wahoo!
Yippee!
We're still probably gonna have to wait for one more poison. But
I figured.
Or we could drop 3-player comms on a stranger.
well, I mean that's what I mean. We're gonna have to wait for one more person to queue for it. Or like to accept the thing. Because I don't have any I mean I could invite bees, but I think they're probably beesy, so I'm just gonna do this. Never mind, easy enough.
Let's do this.
Here it is.
Jack Fluffykins.
Now, I think I've done this dungeon since they updated it, but I can't quite remember.
Me too? Yeah. In general. Also, that is certainly a look, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one to talk.
Oh, hi, Piop. By the way, Piop, you know, if you are around for the thing that follows this, the trial, you're free to join us if you so desire. I'd be happy to have you along for that. Yo, this Jack Fluffykins has cubes on his hands.
Goddamn!
Where's my cubes button?
Are those cubes?
There they
You playing
are.
Minecraft?
I guess so.
Alright, well, I hope that was right for Black Mage. I don't remember.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I can adjust, don't worry.
No, that's not what I'm uh-ohing.
Okay, good.
I'm uh-ohing the fact that I just had a little bit of a lag spike there.
Oh, so it wasn't just me. Okay, I thought my game was slowing down for...
There's been hiccups for people of late.
Honestly, that is not has not honestly just been limited to 14 for me. I've had a couple of internet hiccups here and there in other stuff as well.
Oh, right, you don't have to constantly upkeep Blizzard, I forget.
Yes.
Man. Cool, but also, damn. Wish I had that. Wait, you don't have to upkeep fire anymore?
Yeah, you don't have to upkeep anything.
What? Why?
Yeah, they've kind of changed it a little.
Yeah.
For some reason.
I mean, I know the reason why. It's because so many of the fights that they've been adding recently have had a ton of like very heavy downtime sections that it just makes Black Mage super unfun for those parts.
I see.
So we have the benefit of getting rid of that, but the downside of, you know, the class loses a lot of the difficulty that perhaps a lot of people liked about it.
Okay.
But it makes it easier for babies like me, so, you know.
That one guy said, stay alert.
Mm-hmm.
That's
He
a
did say
fucking
that.
healer.
Kill that guy.
It's a shame that friendly fire isn't on for these guys.
It's
It would have
never
been
on for
so
anybody.
perfect to have. Yeah. But, like, could you imagine
That would
Sermit
be very
Drill
fun.
just honking them out?
Yes, they did. Except, you know, Black Mage doesn't have positionals. Well, it does have positionals. It has ley lines, which is basically a positional.
Yeah, sort of.
A bluey.
Oh boy, there he is. No sooner do I
It's
clear away
Rev's
the rabble.
favorite.
Let's get this over with, shall we?
You said it, bastard.
He's so cool. Also, you can see he's actually using his real sword now. He's using the Bastard. Turrets deploy!
Fuck you. I'm playing Black Mage and you do this.
Bastard.
Wow, you're going
Your
down.
reputation is well deserved. Very well, let us try something different.
Oh, right, that's why.
I love casting spells.
Got a Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
Might gonna get hit by that. No, we're good.
What got it?
Magitech spread.
Oh.
Well, that's new.
Oh.
The day is yours.
And then he
But we will meet again. Bye!
Alright, but
fucks right on off.
Yep.
put casting bars on my bosses now? Bro.
He fucks right on off, never to be seen again.
Well, that's not necessarily true, but never to be seen again in the main story, which is so weird that they do that.
He just kind of shows up and then it leaves. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
What? Did you not have plans for this man?
I guess not.
Yeah, I guess not.
Well, they had plans, it's just that the plans were for him to die.
Like, there's a lot of things that had plans in this expansion.
So you noted several times.
Yes.
And I do not blame you for doing as such.
Mm-hmm.
That's good lord.
Or
But I will save as much of my
Andre
biting
Lord.
commentary as I can. Intruders detected, releasing bioweapons.
That doesn't sound good.
Hey.
Oh, don't worry, these Mfusas are cultured.
Oh,
Releasing additional bioweapons. All personnel proceed calmly to the nearest exit. Where's my Asuna? There it is. Oh yeah, I should do this.
Oh my
I'm so
gosh,
good at
the
healing.
healer knows Asuna.
I know,
Like,
right?
it is kind of rare. At least
Dying art,
last time.
such that they had to make it a focal point in the damn role quest.
Yep.
I think it's good that they did that, though.
Yes.
Yeah. It's kind of like how you had to use sleep in the Shadowbringers role quest.
Yep. And then never again.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Unless, of course, you're fighting that big fuck-off turtle in, Origenics.
Intruders detected releasing bioweapons. Yeah, but I mean, you can also just kill them. Oh wait, no, for stunning it, I think. That is what you
the
mean,
only
right? Yeah,
other
okay.
place where it'd be useful. Alright. The only other place it'd be useful is like Deep Dungeon, but if you're doing Deep Dungeon, you're not going in as healer unless you're with a group, so.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of deep dungeons,
Oh god. But. Wait, that new one's coming out, isn't it? Oh
Help me.
no.
Ah, the pain. That's
I
Nico.
apologize, I fat-fingered my living death.
I don't care. Yeah.
Alright.
Hi, young lady. Now we have Harmashi. Activating Harmashi. Commencing bioweapon assessment. Engaging anti-cobra mode. Snake.
Mad Snake! Mad
Anyone who
Snake!
did ARR raids immediately get the panic.
Yeah. Anti-cobra testing complete. Engaging anti-naga mode.
These things, which are the precursor to the modern-day Ananta,
Anti-naga testing complete. Engaging anti-machina mode. Engaging anti-tree mode.
Yeah, just you two. Okay.
Yep.
I know how that mechanic works!
Yeah.
I know how this one works!
Yeah, this one hasn't changed much since before you left.
Yeah.
Anti-machina
apes
testing
together
complete.
strong.
That's right.
And goodbye.
Assessment complete. Result, outstanding. Subject approved for mass production. So, if you didn't notice, all of those were bosses from Coils,
Yep.
which is very fun. And they use the main mechanics of their boss forms as well. Other than the Renauds that you have to deal with in the Naga fight.
But we're not. Boom.
And now for a totally normal elevator ride where nothing will go wrong.
That's right. Elevators are always safe in video games. Oh, shit.
Why did you have to say anything?
It was gonna happen anyway.
I was just so confident
No, no,
that
no.
nothing... I was just so confident that nothing would happen.
Now, if anyone based an AoE on me, I will not be happy. I can't do anything at the place. Okay, it's fine. They
Yeah.
died, it's okay.
It's fine. Tiniest dungeon area of all time. Here we are.
So many hexagons.
That looked ominous.
Oh yeah. And we got some more clones. Now, these guys can also do some, I think it's Breakaga that the Thaumaturgist cast.
Break,
that
fucking break,
does some bullshit to you. Like petrify and a ton of damage and shit.
time stop bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's break. Okay.
I love these things, by the way. These are so
Stop it.
cool. Yeah. I wish stuff with their, like, skeleton appeared more.
Well, I mean, we did get some in the, Skydeep Cenote.
It's true. There could have been more.
More.
More!
Yeah, and there could have been more Snake Lady enemies like the ones you see here.
Yes, that is also true. Snakerid Snoil. Now we killed the walk like an Egyptianites. That's what they're called.
All right. I mean, clearly you know, Lorman.
Source, trust me, bro.
Exactly.
My source is I made it the fuck up.
Source, it is known. That's my favorite one.
I mean, there's some times where it's just like, yeah, this is just a statement of fact. I don't know what you want me to sort.
Mm-hmm. It's the one that's the most like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. But it's the one that, like, is believing its own shit the most.
Into the dome.
Yes. The dome. This ship is fucking huge.
Up.
Up, eat, up. Okay. I hope this monk isn't too mad at me, because this cutscene is kind of fucking long.
It's okay.
Hello. I don't like how that undulates over there. This is La Habre and Igiorm, by the way, in case that isn't obvious. You might recognize La Habrea, you might not recognize Igiorm, because she's appeared once. Ah!
Was she even voiced when she appeared?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure she was. But, we'll get to see more of her in a bit. Let's go.
Okie dokie.
Come, we settle this once and for all. Our might knows no bounds. Kind of felt like maybe there was some bounds in there, actually. Fires of creation, arise. Orbs.
That way?
Okay.
I don't think that's true.
Okay, that's fine. I just had a huge lag like there.
Cool.
So glad I wasn't.
My magics flow as one.
Boy, I'm glad I'm ranged.
Yeah.
Boy, I hate to be the monk.
You picked a good-ass spot to put those, I will entomb
I
you in
will
ice.
entomb you in ice. I keep forgetting what this one's do.
Oh, right,
Donut.
that's how that works. I don't know why I'm saying, oh, right, as if I've seen this before, because I haven't. Or I have, actually, but I just don't remember it, because it's been a million years since I did the updated version of this fight.
I know, right?
Which I'm pretty sure I did on accident, just, like, queuing for shit one day. Because my original intention was that I could maybe, like, fucking you know, have also let's see you withstand 2 magics at once. Okay, I did it.
Easy.
My original idea was hopefully to see the updated Heavensward stuff without or like going through this the first time, but that did not work out, unfortunately. I saw a number of things before the Heavensward run, or the further Heavensward run.
Honestly.
I gotta say, La Habrea,
Yeah.
you're kind of doing like much worse than you did the first time.
Yeah, no, this is kind of
Like,
bad.
I remember that, like, one would always fuck off and leave the other to do fighting.
Yes, that was the way the old fight worked. One of them would run interference, and the other one would be the main target. I love that guy's cubes; they're great.
Huh.
Folks, these two are cousins.
Astrius Capenius. That's an Astral Chain reference for all you people who played Astral Chain. Kent. He never finished it.
It looks fun.
It is fun. I like it a lot. Wait, where's my Mobius Phase 2 theme? Interlinking. Fusion. Ha! Well, you just turned into an orb? That's not that impressive. I've seen lots of orbs. Uh-huh.
Still an orb, just a little wispy.
To be fair, this is one of the only dungeons that has a boss like this. That's like 2-phase like this.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah. Fitting for a finale.
Mm-hmm.
So what the fuck?
Okay. Where did the wings come from? Who got that? Who's the person who made that in the fusion?
The Reapers.
I guess. All right, let's
This
do
was
it.
all in a Labyrinth the World Ends With You reference.
But not a World Ends With You Neo reference, because the Reapers don't have wings in that.
Oh my god, they don't. You're right. God. I need to finish that game. No, I don't. It's fine.
Yeah, you do. It's pretty good. I finished it. And I never even finished the first game.
They said
It's a shame
something.
we don't have Dark Missionary at this stage. I would love to be able to give everybody a little bit of magic protection, but no.
Height of Chaos. Chaos.
The power
I'm like one of the tallest
surges.
people in the party, so...
Tranquil as ice and vicious as fire.
Dual Star. Feel the might of our magics combined.
combined.
Oh god, where do I go?
Fusion Prime. So I think this means the fires are going to combine
right.
first, and then the ices will combine. Yeah, okay. That's neat. I remember, man, the first time I did this fight, this mechanic, universal manipulation, killed the shit out of me a million times.
Oh.
Yep, okay, donuts. And honestly, I kind of prefer what they do with it this time.
Next is AoE.
Yep.
After that is chains, but that will be in a bit.
No, Frost is up next. Which is this.
I don't have that.
Yeah, then it's chains.
Which means we want to stack up and then run away.
Yippee! Yeah, that's fun.
That-
The old way that mechanic worked is that one of his abilities would form like a tear in the world, and you would need to be inside that like tear before universal manipulation went off, otherwise you'd get a shitload of debuffs. But it was really hard to time, and a lot of times if you tried to like just barely get into it before the thing goes off, you would get fucked really hard. Stubborn mortals, very well, we will show you our two strength. No, your ley lines!
Fine.
on.
Okay, casting Shadow Flare. Just Indom. I think I'm pretty sure I only have the one way to get Aether Flow right now. No, I have Dissipation, don't I? Yeah. I forgot.
There we go.
No eternal despair! Fire and ice consume you!
Shall remain.
Even without the blessing of light. How is this possible? Oh, I actually got that back. Believe it or not.
What? Oh shit.
Oh, fuck! Why did we wait so long? Somehow I don't remember this dungeon at all. Well, it has been changed. And also, it's not particularly memorable. I'll be honest.
I mean, you don't get any loot from it. It's long. You deal with a bunch of mobs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, probably more mobs than one is reasonably used
Thank
to.
you, Risha.
Yeah.
Alright, let's end this.
Now I'll show you! I actually should have said PK Starstorm instead.
Yeah, hindsight.
Oh, yeah.
And also, in case you're wondering, the cubes are titanium knuckles.
Good to know.
And I know this because I mentioned to our temporary companion that we liked the cubes.
Mm-hmm. I saw. Thank you for communicating that, despite my focus on Demission. Yippee! Good job, Mr. Fluffykins.
Me and the bestie looking across the bar at your
At your cubes.
cube. We're down here.
Yep, that's it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, nothing's gonna happen.
Oh, hey, welcome back, man. Where'd you go? Oh, he just came, he left to come back.
Okay. You good, buddy? I know I beat you up, but like...
Mm-hmm. The power to run the fuck away. The Joestar secret technique.
It's a good
Wait.
technique. Bitch!
Hurl!
Pokeball Go, I guess.
Sorry, did you guys need that?
Aye.
Where did I get this? Or where did I keep that? I kept it in one of my many vials. Man, we must have really fucked them up if they're just sitting there for this long. By the way, when I said we would see more of Vigyorm, I lied.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
dead.
Georg.
That's it.
You
Never to
fucked
be-
up the 13th, and this is what you get.
Never to be seen or barely mentioned ever again. I have some thoughts on this.
Glow.
I don't
Fuck
know. Kick you around a little bit? I don't know. Also,
Aw,
it's...
just one Ascian kill a day, huh?
Yeah. Daily cooldown. Also, I
Right on off.
don't think it's going to happen, because if it was going to happen, it was going to happen way before now.
Coffin
But
dance.
if there is a unvoiced Pope line, I will be taking it.
Right?
Of course.
But I don't think there is going to be one. Hey, man. Those guys are doing the coffin dance.
Yep.
Well, there's only 4 of them. Okay, we're good then. You!
Soldier Voya, tell him. You see the crest on his chest? Totally doesn't remind you of anything.
Mm-hmm. I know I am the Azure Dragoon. Throwing that out there again, just so you know. Clonk.
Here we go again. Desecrating graves. Ashen.
Mm-hmm. Chaos. I like this turn, by the way. This is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit.
Yeah. I don't like that you can see,
would've been-
like, sinew under the armor. That's really creepy. The cape is cool as fuck, though.
I mean, it's fitting that it's in this place with pulsating fleshy bits.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd like to think that Haldrath's soul just kind of nudges itself out of the life stream to assist Azure Dragoon Warriors of Light in kicking this fucker's ass, because, yeah, no, this is really not what the power was meant to be used for.
Also, can I just say about Thornton's model, I love this sword stance.
Oh yeah, no, it's real
This sword
good.
stance that we never get to use.
Of the
Is
two, like, so there are a number of, like, cool sword idol stances that I remember in games, and a lot of them I can never remember the source of. This is one of them. The other one that I always really like, specifically the flourishes with, is the ones that Corrin uses in Fire Emblem Fates. Like, with kind of like, which is, it's basically the opposite of this. Like, the sword is back and the arm is forwards. Anyway. Oh,
What?
shit. I'm reminded of one of my favorite 8-bit theater things, which is them talking about how sweet of a gig being a god king is. Let me see if I can find it.
And also the fact that his goons are just standing there like a bunch of slack-jawed namby-pambies.
Mm-hmm.
Very clearly tempered. Where's the ore site? Oh,
Exploded.
wait, yeah, that's how it happens.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
At least I know Halone has our backs.
Mm-hmm.
This is honestly a cool way to seal away an Ascian.
It's true.
His idea of order.
All right, Grandpa, time to
But
put you
let's
back
invite
into bed.
chaos!
Hello! Okay.
Also, let's remember, La Habrea wasn't sealed away. He wasn't killed. He was fucking eaten.
Yeah.
Yep.
And also, just as a reminder, La Habrea being the main antagonist, effectively, of A Realm Reborn. Gone. He's dead now.
Yeah.
We don't even get the satisfaction of killing him, which I like. I like that as an end for La Habrea.
Eaten by a big fish in a small pond.
That's right.
Who's about to meet a real apex predator.
That's right. I don't see Piop on right now, so I'm going to assume that they are not present, but I will wait just a moment just to be 100% safe.
Poor deer's been busier than a beaver. I hope they're well. I haven't heard.
I get to talk with Piop pretty frequently. They're doing good.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad.
Shark Gubby. Let me just read Singularity Reactor real quick here while we wait for just a sec. The Singularity Reactor. Taking the soul of the legendary King Thornton into his flesh, the Archbishop transforms into a primal before your very eyes. Sustained by a millennium of prayer and the eye's ether, he declares his intent to rule over the world with an iron fist and for all time. Standing at his side are the sworn brothers of the Heavensward, who have likewise transcended their mortal limits by becoming incarnations of the Knights 12. Strike them down and eradicate the root of the Dragon Song War.
Hell yeah.
You know it.
Alright, time to fight 13 primals at once.
That's right. I'm going to...
It's Metal Gear. What do you have?
Alright, we'll just put us in. Or cue us in, rather. Also, the walls aren't as undulating at the moment. They still make a horrible noise if you walk on the fleshy bits, though.
Well, yeah, because Thornton had to
Obviously.
suck some of it up.
I see. I don't like thinking about that. Squish, 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 squish. One moment. I'm going to stand up for just a sec. I will be right back. Hopefully the thing won't pop while I'm gone.
Now the real question is, how long has it been since we ended AR? I think at least like a year.
while.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Oh,
Whoop.
Just in time. I just sat back down. Hello, Dacho.
the final battle.
Here we go. I was going to page to my let's see. can't remember if it was in the first or the second Encyclopedia Eorzea, but I was going to try and find the Heavensward section and kind of read their profiles, but we'll save that for later, I suppose. Oh, there it is. I did find it. Okay, so it is in the first one. Okay. Oh, but I love Vices.
They only had one game, unfortunately. Well, sorta.
This is just like Persona 4.
You're not me!
The war was caused by the original King Thoradin, and we are going to end it by killing this one. All right.
This would-be tyrant.
Yep. Also, remember, the original Thoradin was a bitch-ass loser.
And this one is too.
Your feeble light shall fade before my brilliance.
Perfect.
That's my Pope voice. I've been sitting on that for like a million years, and I'll never get the chance to actually use it. Ah!
Ascalon's mercy.
Yes. For those of you who don't know what Ascalon is, my knights, to arms! Ascalon is the sword of Saint George. Shine for me, my blade. Sing for me, my blade. Saint George is a Christian saint who is famous for allegedly killing a dragon.
Allegedly.
Yes, because I hate to tell you this, guys, they're not real. Oh, Ascalon, partake of the eyes of power.
Oh.
The dragon's gaze. Pride Month is over, buddy. Also, this is a fight that is unfortunately rendered kind of bitch-made by advances in item level technology and power creep. But, you know.
When I did the extreme version minimum mana level, it was actually kind of difficult and interesting.
Oh,
so if you want a
Ascalon!
challenge-
Drink deep of the power of a slumbering gods! Wahoo!
And there you go.
Yes. I will turn you to ash.
Judgment is nigh.
Oh, I love Nye.
Shades!
Bill Nye.
Oh, hell.
Shades! Thank you.
Surging ether, become surging light. Let us settle this once and for all. Hey, there's Zephyrim. You know, the dragoon who killed Harchafont. Except he's not a dragoon, he's a Dark Knight.
He was a Dark
What?
Knight before that, too.
Yes, he just has piercing talon.
Let's show up. Okay.
There's Sir Velgwyn. With me, Sir Janelo, ever and always, brother. Adafel, I believe, was one of the bosses we fought in Dervault. Feel the power of the Dragoon. The
Aren't they
Panzer
supposed
Dragoon.
to be separate?
No, doesn't matter.
No, that's the extreme.
Yeah.
Maybe extreme.
Save them from our brothers. Bum, 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 bum. Be frozen to your very souls.
My lance pierces all.
My javelin pierces all. Nobody wants to hear about your fucking javelin.
Prepare yourselves.
Heavens ring death upon you.
Oh, that guy's dead.
That's your Kohya.
The mentor of mentors is dead.
Meteor Circle! I will crush you! Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Woo.
I shall end your vain struggle! I hope you guys like my really good joke.
It's a good joke.
Thank you. He's the Pope because he's Italian. That's the joke. In case that wasn't obvious. This is such a fucking cool final attack, by the way. Ah!
Anyways.
What the fuck? You survived my divine reckoning? Impossible! No! As you can see, he has permanent damage down, and he's just gonna kinda weakly flail at us. I cannot lose! Is this the power of the light?
Die like the coward you are.
Alright, I'm actually gonna... I don't remember if this part specifically is voiced, but this specific part deserves important attention.
Yeah. And there go the night.
Yep. Dead.
Your disdain for humanity shall be your undoing, bitch. Greenwood.
Yeah. A genuine freak. And that...
One who brings shadow.
Oh shit.
Oh.
I forgot to fucking turn game sound on. God damn it, I'm so stupid.
Wait.
Oh, God
No!
fucking damn it. Oh, kill me. Kill me, kill me, kill me. You know whose fault this is, by the way? OBS. Because OBS decided to just completely no longer work with my Stream Deck. It just stopped working, so I can't automatically turn shit on anymore. So yeah, that fucking sucks.
Time to kill him again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Well, that sucks. However, I do want to really quick hide my blunder there and throw out that. So I've talked previously, specifically during some of the Dark Knight quests, about how the German translation of this game is a lot closer to the original Japanese than the English translation is, which famously takes a lot of liberties, for better or for worse. And I have come across a website that is a collection of some of the more interesting and, like, different differences between these specific scenes. And I was browsing the Heavensward section just today, actually, and one of the things that is talked about is the Singularity Reactor victory, Thornton's final words to you. In the English version, what he says is, how can this be? Millennium of Repair and the Eye's power combined and you still stand. Who, what are you? In the German translation, the translator on this website, which I'll probably link in like the video description for when this goes up on YouTube, the translation reads, "You want to deny peace to the world for the sake of your truth? Will the lives of thousands be destroyed by your ethos of honesty? What kind of fool are you?" So it's less him talking about how much of a freak you are, and more of like him specifically demonizing you because like you are condemning a lot of people to die just because you want to be honest. Which is an interesting difference, I would say.
Yeah.
Also, there's a additional translation difference in this part here, which is good that it's voiced.
I had hoped that mine would be the hand to end it. But knowing you, there was little chance of that.
Nice of Estinian to want to kill his boyfriend's dad.
Well,
Here's the eye back.
It would seem the eye has served you
Though
well.
it was probably not not our smartest move, I think.
I mean, it's his, technically.
Well, technically, it's also ours.
Yeah. Joint custody. I have it on weekends. 50-50 custody. That was what the judge ruled.
Okay, you can keep the one you stole. I'll take the one that was on Haldrath's corpse all this time.
Yeah. I also like that Haldrath, well, I don't know if it zooms out a little bit more. Yeah, he just gets to be a sword forever.
To take them beyond the reach of man and
Bastard.
dragon both. With this task accomplished, my toil shall finally be at an end.
Also, I just want to say, this scene at the end of the expansion here is very interesting as far as, like, differences between the way that other expansions end. And you'll see why in a moment.
Although, like, why not just throw them into the lava? Wouldn't the lava fix everything?
You know, Otaku, I ask myself that same question a lot about a lot of things that happen with these fucking eyes. But we don't have time to worry about that right now.
Oh yes, right now we're watching as this hygiene-averse Dunderdunce is getting possessed by the dragon we fucking killed not even 12 months ago.
Worth noting, by the way, that if you want, you could argue that it's like you could just put the eyes down. You probably, like, physically cannot at this point.
Yeah, it's like an electric shock to his ether.
It's like how, you know, I say, like, yeah, I would never be cursed by an amulet in, like, a fantasy world, but I refuse to put my phone down and I keep looking at it. Yeah?
Well, shit.
The music that plays during this is an interesting choice.
Yeah.
Guess who's back?
It's not the
Back
music that I would
again.
have expected, honestly.
I mean, it's the theme of the first brood. What do you expect?
Yeah, but, like, it's also... the theme of the first brood is also, like, notably a
Right.
very, like, serene song, which is not reflective of what the fuck is happening there. Hey, Dad.
Oh, hi, Dad.
Did you see that, Jim?
My child, what hath thy fury made of thee? Let us away, servant of Hydaling.
Okay.
Imagine Ruja and the gang just piled onto Midgardsormr's back.
Yep.
Someone's gotta be hanging from the talons.
It's Ruja.
Yeah, probably.
She almost falls off a lot. look at how, like, I thought her, like, legs were crossed, like, here I am.
Now that sure did happen, didn't
Yep.
Chief, over there!
Yeah, it looks like Dallins were crossed also, but, you know.
Is that fucking Midgardsormr? What the fuck is happening?
God
They
damn
don't
it, you
know
always have to cut it so
that it's
bloody close.
Midgardsormr. They just know it's a dragon.
Where did
Oh,
you get
Dallin's
that?
legs are crossed!
Fancy lad. Hey guys, isn't there another question you should be asking? I guess we're just not worried about it. Okay,
No.
that's fine.
We're trying to get the hell out of Dodge. There's no time to be worrying about any...
There's no time!
No time!
It would seem she has done it again.
Yeah. Was there ever any doubt?
A little bit.
Well,
Shut up, Alphino.
Let us return to Ishgard. Our friends will be eager to learn the battle's outcome and welcome back their champion.
Come on. Alphinote, ask the question.
yeah, like,
You of all people should fucking notice this by now. Like, come on, man.
Where is Estinian?
Thank you.
there it is.
Why is it her? The blind girl is the one who notices it. How?
I mean, to be fair, Alphino did watch his not quite semi-adopted older sister sort of die not even an hour ago.
I guess. Yeah, reasonable reaction. Hi guys, look what I got. Found this cool guy.
Oh,
I want one of them to just
dare
actually
say you are
shoot.
the first soul in Ishgardian history to arrive in our city upon Dragonback. This scene shall be remembered for 1,000 years to come.
I hold very
As we had
firmly to
feared,
the belief
the
that
Archbishop summoned the
Ishgardian
soul of King Thordan into himself, and thence became a primal.
But he and his knights are no more, thanks to the Warrior of Light.
Your struggles are not yet over, mortals.
Oh shit, is that Midgard Sormer?
Whom do I have the pleasure?
Hi.
I am Midgard Sormer.
for maintaining
fuck.
decorum in such a
Journeyed
strange
with Haydn and
situation.
Shepard.
Every single
Observed
Ishgardian
her
in
deeds
attendance is like,
in the conflict
was this the right decision?
Yeah, he's been with me the whole time. Sorry
Tell
about that.
me, children of Thordan, do you desire peace?
Shit, I guess.
Yeah.
My people have committed unspeakable atrocities against
Tataru doesn't
Dragonflight,
need to bow, she's already
even
that
against
low.
our own. Would that we could undo
Tataru
these
bows
wrongs.
to no god
But we
nor
cannot.
man.
Also, she's not Ishgardian, so there's no point. Why would she do that? She didn't do anything wrong.
Be that as it may,
She's
the
chilling.
future yet presents a chance to begin anew. Our nation has broken free of the shackles of a false faith, and Nidhogg shall lead his kindred against us no more.
Yeah, funny
Nah.
story about that.
You got a few minutes?
I doubt not
Funny
that it will require
story.
much effort and perseverance. But 'tis my belief that in time, Ishgard will again become a place where man and dragon may abide together in harmony.
I shall remember thy words. Yet be warned, Nidhogg's soul liveth on.
Yeah, did we not tell them that?
His unbridled rage hath claimed
Has
for
there
its
been any
vessel the
time
one
to
thou
tell them that?
callest the
I mean, yeah, we had the whole flight back.
Well, yeah, the whole flight back to tell
Estinian.
Y'shtola and the others, but
Yeah.
not Amaric.
Well, yeah, sure.
Doubt
But
not, but that Nidhogg will call out to his brood ere long, nor that they shall answer him. Steel yourselves, for the true test is yet to come.
And full of patches.
Come what may,
This was the
we will never cease to believe. Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
1,000-year war cannot be ended in a day. It may take generations. What thou dost begin, thy children must continue.
Also, you gotta wonder why
Entrust
Midgard's
unto
armor.
them thy
Oh.
hopes and dreams, that peace may reign again, and forevermore.
what were you saying?
like, I find it amusing that Midgardstormer, like, when he takes the bigger form, is just... He just shows up fully loaded with stuff. And it's like...
Yeah, I chalk that up to the fact that dragons are beings made entirely of magic and can do some bullshit.
Yeah, but, like, we're not the ones who put that on him.
Yeah, it's true.
So, yeah, he's just looking at Ruja and all the others in our little party and being like, ah, yes, my non-dragon brood. The children, my brood of man.
My weird little babies.
They are
Alright.
fucked up.
That's it.
But
and
they
that's,
are mine.
That's Heavensward. Or the first half of it, at the very least. As we can see,
With the
Ishgard is
copy-pasted crowd.
now rejoining the Eorzean Alliance. There's Nanamo, because she's alive. Reminder.
Yep.
Hale and healthy.
Let all here present attest that Sir Emmerich, acting on behalf of the Archbishop, has appended his signature. I do hereby declare that from this day forth, the Holy See of Ishgard shall once more be counted a member of the Eorzean Alliance.
Yay!
Woo!
Let our nations move forward as one and stand united against the Garlean Empire.
Okay.
Yay?
Fuck those guys. They're not Catholic, but they will have to die regardless. Shit. I love that he takes the gun out. It's so threatening. I love
For the
Merlin.
future of Eorzea.
She's so awesome.
For the future of Eorzea!
Magic the Gathering card.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There's Hilda.
Bitch boy.
Yep. Yay! Hilda!
Yay!
Whenever Hilda is on screen, or is not on screen, everybody should be asking, where's Hilda?
Hilda, Hilda, Hilda.
Hilda.
That one's for all my Three Houses fans.
That's right. I'm more of a Petra head, personally, but I do like Three Houses Hilda.
There you are. A noble monument to a noble soul.
Wait, Canny Senna was Rie Tanaka? Really? How did I not know that?
From here, Lord Orshafon can watch over all of Ishgard.
Remember how he was staring over Ishgard, like, in the stinger of one of the ARR patches?
Mm-hmm.
And,
It
like,
has
him
been a
and
long
two
and
of
arduous
his
journey,
people
and we
were
have
just
lost much
kind
and
of
more along the way.
staring like they were a little gang of hoodlums.
Yet come what may,
Pippin,
we
Adam
must
Howden.
stay true to
Adam,
our
Schultz
purpose
moment.
and press on.
He's really feeling it.
That's
right.
right, you two. It's high time we got back to rebuilding the Scions.
Oh
Which
yeah,
means
that's
we're going to need money! And lots of it!
That's true.
Money, 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 motherfucker.
She's right.
yeah. Hey Harchbot, can we steal your coffers or like?
Yeah. Cash in the
No,
life
what
insurance
you want to
fund.
do, what you want to do, see, is you get the confidence of a Manolane. And then you get House Tom to bankroll it.
Alright, when the credits proper start, I gotta piss.
So ends a
first, we
glorious
gotta
chapter in their tale.
Get through the rest of this bit.
However, tumultuous days yet lie ahead for Ishgard.
Understatement of the year?
After 1,000 years under the yoke of the Church, the people take their first tentative steps into the unknown.
Me when I finally moved out of my parents' house.
Me when I got a car.
And though they spy a glimmer of peace upon the horizon,
Hey, that guy who's
Nidhogg's
hanging from the
vengeful
rafters is
shadow
gone.
yet
They finally pulled him
remains
up.
to darken the
Oh,
way.
thank God. Hopefully he doesn't fall again.
That would be bad.
Be that as it
That would be
may,
bad.
so long as the young commander of the Temple Knights and his heroic companions are there to guide them, the people may hold fast to hope. The hope that one day true peace will return to Ishgard, and that man and dragon may live in harmony.
Thank you for your
once
servants, Jason Lachey, who we never hear
that
from
the
again.
deeds writ herein never be forgot. That they may inspire generations yet unborn to strive ever heavensward.
He said the thing!
Here's the thing!
Let's fucking go!
Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice. Oh
Wait.
no, wait, that's just the credits.
Hang on. Give it a minute. Okay, time for the quickest piss in the West. I'll be right back.
We did it! Yay!
World lore creator. Thank you, Banri Oda. But yeah, like I said, once 7.35 comes around, I am biting your ankles in the name of progging Pilgrim's Traverse.
I
want
mean,
to get
if
floor
I'm
100. I want the lore.
available and if I get a sub, then maybe.
Fair.
No promises. I am technically retired. Just this right now is important. And I gotta do a bit of relic research anyway, with the little free time I have. Which reminds me, I never wrote down that post I meant to do earlier. God damn it.
Busy life, busy life.
Yeah! 50 pages of a textbook within 4 days. And then having like 2 50-question tests along with 4 different assignments.
I'm back. Are you talking
All
about
of them.
school?
Yeah, sorry.
Ew, gross. Let me cleanse
Yeah.
our palate by... I pulled up my Encyclopedia Eorzea, and I have in front of me the Knights of the Heavenswards and their profiles. And I figured while the credits were rolling, I could read from that. Let's see. Another thing I could do is I could read... The other thing in the Heavensward section of this German translation website is Istinian getting possessed. So let me just real quick run through the English script here. Is it over then? I had hoped that mine would be the hand to end it, but knowing you, there was little chance of that. 'Twould seem the eye has served you well. Its twin at long last. All that remains is to take them beyond the reach of man and dragon both. With this task accomplished, my toil shall finally be at an end. And then Nidhogg says, Thou hadst done well to resist mine influence, bathed in my power and blood as thou wert. Alas, in thine anticipation of comfort, thou hast lowered thy guard. The keening of my fallen kindred, their smoldering desire for vengeance. Mine eyes have partaken of 1,000 years of pain, a pain which I shall bestow upon thee. Drink deep of my rage, mortal, and become me. That's the English translation. Now, German. Istinian says, So it's over then, sadly not by my hand. My loan, glad it was of use to you. And the translator notes here that the word that they translated as loan, which is legab, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's what the word says, refers specifically to an item that is loaned out in order to be displayed as an exhibition. Which is funny, I like that as like an informal way of Istinian like referring to the eye. Instead of giving it the respect of calling it like the eye of Nidhogg, he's like, yeah, that fucking thing that I loaned you. He continues, the second eye. Finally, they're both in my hand. Now I just need to make sure that neither Ishgardians nor dragons ever find them again. And now Nidhogg says, long have you withstood my power despite having carried my eye on your body and bathed in my blood. But finally a wish grew within you, Dragoon. May your burden be lifted. May you be granted rest at last. Deep in your heart swelled the longing for vengeance. The cries of those you saw sacrificed to the Dragonsong War still echoed. Translator notes here, the word Opfer translates to both victim and sacrifice. A more direct translation is, in your heart still echoed the cries of pain of the victims/sacrifices that you saw die in the Dragonsong War, but that beats all the elegance out of it. My eye has seen it all, everything. Let me share the sight with you. Take my wrath deep within you, mortal, and become me. So, not a whole lot of difference between them, but there's a few things here and there that I think are interesting to note. And of course, this also might just be a result of maybe the... Well, I can't say this for certain, but the dragons and also even Urianger talk normal. They don't talk like ye old English. They don't use thys and thous. They just talk like basically every other character does. Which is interesting.
Yeah.
And now I will read of the Heavensward for you until the credits finish. So we start with Sir Zephyrim de Valhorden. Also, every single one of these quotes comes with, or every single one of these profiles comes with a little quote. And his is, history will vindicate us. Sir Zephyrin was, at 20 and 9, the very Reverend Archimandrite of the Heavensward, each one of those words is capitalized, and a former commander of the Temple Knights. Desiring to follow in his father's footsteps, he entered the Temple Knights' grand tourney at the age of 15, and his subsequent victory was met with thunderous applause. To compensate for his diminutive stature, he chose to wield a massive greatsword, the traditional weapon of Dark Knights. Though there is a certain stigma associated with these weapons, Sir Zephyrim the Just was not one to be swayed by such concerns. At one time, he was the favored candidate for the position of Lord Commander, but in an unexpected turn of events, the title was bequeathed to Sir Emmerich instead. Deeming a man of his integrity and skill a worthy addition to the Heavensward, Sir Velguin extended an invitation to Sir Zephyrin, who accepted. Sir Velguin, as mentioned, Sir Velguin de Bourbogain. I'm going to thoroughly mangle these names. Sir Velguin, his quote is, all men must serve, each in their own way. Sir Velguin, the second in command to Sir Zephyrin, was at 38 the oldest and longest serving member of the Heavensward. Known as the Unbreakable Stone Spear for his solemn disposition, he was second to Sir Zephyrin's predecessor as well, and was so expected to become the next Archimandrite. However, believing himself to be better suited to his current position, he declined the Archbishop's offer and recommended Sir Zephyrim assume the role in his stead. Content to remain in the shadows, he refrained from providing advice unless asked. He is one of the 3 dragoons in the Heavensward. Next up is Sir Charlebert de Lessingat. Lusignac, we'll say. We know Charlie, he's the last boss of the vault, Mr. Fire. Sickness is wont to fester and spread, it must be burned out ere the infection takes hold. We've heard him say that in-game. Orphaned when his parents perished in a fire, Sir Charlebert spent his childhood and adolescence in a priest's orphanage in the Broom. There, he whiled away the hours learning how to read and write, immersing himself in holy scripture and governance under the Articles of Hellenic Piety. He was particularly interested in the arcane elements of scripture, having discovered as a child that his own latent talents for conjuring flames. Interesting. When he came of age, his former teacher provided him with an official recommendation to enter the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine. Coincidentally, at roughly the same time, his child orphanage was gutted by a fire of unknown origin. The inherent grace with which the 33-year-old knight wielded his magic, a skill likely perfected during his extended sessions with his prisoners, was unparalleled, and it was for this talent alone that he was inducted into the Archbishop's personal guard. Next is Sir Grinno de Dismail. Clever men die just as quick as the rest. I like that quote. That's a fun one, and is very indicative of his personality. Grinno is also one of the ones we know. He was one of the 2 guys who challenged us to a duel, and he's also one of the bosses in the vault. A member of House Dismail and nephew of the Count, Sir Grinno the Bull was a peerless warrior. Yet while his combat abilities were exceptional, his disagreeable personality led to more than a few altercations with others. By his 29th name day, the Bull had earned a notorious reputation for his brawls at the local taverns, and his willingness to strike knights who'd questioned his judgment on campaign. Curiously enough, it was through a drunken quarrel that he became close friends with Sir Paul Crane. Unfortunately for some, Sir Grinno's peerless strength meant that his reckless behavior sometimes resulted in the occasional fatality, which the Count de Dismail would be quick to conceal with coin. Classic. Next up is Sir Adafel de Cheveredon. There is no satisfaction in anything less than complete and total victory. Born of a lesser house and famed for his elegant swordsmanship, Sir Adafel Brightblade was the youngest of the Heavensward, having seen only 22 summers. He trained rigorously from an early age at the behest of his father, who believed it would help him excel in high society. Having mastered the combat arts, he won much glory on the battlefield, and eventually secured a place within the Archbishop's personal guard. Afterwards, Sir Adafel rose to great prominence and attracted the attention of countless young noblewomen, many with whom he was rumored to have relations. Indeed, the knowledge that he had sworn an oath to never marry or father children seemed only to inflame their passions further, and the young knight found himself challenged to duels by disgruntled husbands, brothers, and fathers with alarming frequency. Classic Ishgardian chastity.
All Ishgardians are suckers for strength.
And also for the taboo, which is also relevant to Catholicism. We now reach the end of the Heavensward members that we have ever interacted with in any form, with Sir Paul Crane de Fenoli. His quote is, "Will honor save one from a knife in the dark? Virtue from the poisoned wine? I think not." A 28-year-old man of humble origins, Sir Paul Crane Coldfire rose from poverty by his skill with the lance alone. Although he was taken into the service of House Fortant for his talented spearwork, he was immediately dismissed after an incident in which he was found to have assaulted a lady of the house. Some time later, he crossed paths with Sir Grinno at the Forgotten Knight, and there the 2 traded barbs over drinks until their heated conversation escalated into a fierce brawl. But from that violence was born an unusual kinship between Sir Grinno and the low-born Lancer. The dishonored Paul Crane was soon taken in by House Dismail, who found him to be an invaluable addition for his willingness to carry out certain questionable tasks others would not. For his loyalty, he was granted a knighthood and remained close friends with Sir Grinno. Paul Crane was, of course, the other dickhead who challenged us in the tribunal. He was the second of the dragoons. He was the guy who put ice shit all over the floors in that fight. Let's see. I don't know how much longer we have of this, but I'll get as much of this out of these as I can, but there's 6 more, and I doubt we have that much time left in the thing. Sir Halmeric du Paulagnon. Only the Fury can absolve us of our sins. Take solace in the scripture, for it shall not lead you astray. Having graduated from St. Endelim's Scholasticate as one of the Trinity, Sir Halmeric's future among the Vault's elite was all but secure. After joining the clergy, he campaigned for the abolishment of trial by combat and other judicial reforms. His destiny lay elsewhere, however, for Sir Zephyrin, having observed Sir Halmeric's exceptional conjuring abilities, bid him to join the Heavensward. Although he once considered resignation, he eventually decided, after reflecting on his past experiences within the clergy, that he could not forsake his position within the Heavensward, as it would afford him opportunities to entreat the Archbishop directly. A man of strong principles, Sir Halmeric has long strived to walk the righteous path, and so he holds men like Sir Charlebert in great contempt. Next up is Sir Garrick de Montrohain. Come on, double or nothing, what say ya? A former Temple Knight who once served directly under Sir Zephyrin during his tenure as commander. Sir Garrick earned much glory during his time as a heavy infantryman. It is said that the Cleaver earned his title when he felled a wyvern but with a single blow of his axe, with an impact so powerful that the beast's head was not severed but rather obliterated, the pieces flying apart in 1,000 different directions. A young man of 27 summers, ever eager to test his strength, Sir Garrick challenged anyone and everyone to arm wrestling whenever he was deep in his cups. His behavior was not always enjoyed by his peers, though. His zealous celebration of a hard-fought victory over Sir Grinno so enraged the bull that he struck Sir Garrick's face with all his might, leaving the cleaver in a stupor for days after. On another occasion, an irritated Sir Hermanost channeled sparks of lightning through his fingers as soon as their hands met, allowing him to slam the cleaver's paralyzed arm into the table with ease. Mr. Arm Wrestling. He is the other marauder, or warrior, of the Heavensward, along with Grinno. Sir Hermanost de la Traumier. Cast off the trappings and temptations of this world. Only by her grace can we know of true fulfillment. Sir Hermanost was a veteran of 36 years who joined the Heavensward during the tenure of the previous Archimandrite. The son of a merchant, he was a man of deep and abiding faith whose pious mother read to him passages from the Enchiridion every night when he was a child, an education which would later influence him to reject the family trade and become a friar of the church. He spent his younger years in peaceful prayer and service until he was encouraged to undergo military training in order to better protect the monastery in the event of a Dravanian attack. The Temple Knight instructors were so impressed with his axe work, they challenged him themselves, and after each was soundly defeated, he was summoned to the vault, where he was granted a knighthood and extended an invitation to the Heavensward. Sir Hermanost was also a formidable mage capable of unleashing devastating attacks by imbuing his battle axe with lightning, a feat which earned him the title of Leavenlight. This guy, I think, is the most interesting one, like, combat-wise, because he is effectively a marauder, but he's a black mage. He's a black mage whose staff is an axe. And that's neat. I just feel like that's a concept that's not explored all that much. I'm shocked that we were getting through this many, but I'll keep going. Sir Nodinat de Jombird. Spare me your mortal platitudes. I shall defer to the judgment of the Fury. Sir Nodinat, the third son of a baron from the Corthus Central Lowlands, was sent to study at the St. Endelem Scholasticate so that his family would have one less mouth to feed. His father and brother hoped that he would one day gain a position as a senior clergyman, thereby securing them political leverage. However, Sir Nodinat had little interest in the power struggles within the Holy See, and instead devoted himself to aetheric research. His great familiarity with the subject earned him the attention of the Heavensward, who extended him an invitation, although he was 1 year older than Sir Adafel at the age of 23. To Sir Nodinat the Wise, magic was the Fury's greatest blessing, and he would judge a man by his arcane aptitude. He did not hesitate to critique his brother knight's techniques, yawning at Sir Helmeric's lackluster ice conjurer on one occasion, for instance. Yet he complimented Sir Hermanost's method of infusing his battle axe with lightning, and genuinely reflected Sir Charlebert's hellfire explosions, and much preferred to view them at a distance. True. Sir Jeanelot de Corselet. We are what we choose to be, not less, not more. Knighthood cannot be passed from father to son. Thus, Sir Jeanelot, despite being the eldest son of a knight at 24, earned his spurs like many others, through hard work and dedication. He and Sir Adafel were brothers in arms, having shared the battlefield time and again as sons of families pledged to House Durandare. Though he did not wield his weapon with the same flair as Sir Adafel, Sir Jeanelot of the Steel Oath was just as deadly with a blade. However, he was also quite skilled with a chef's knife, and he was a devoted student of the culinary arts, often preparing sumptuous meals for his comrades at home and at camp. When not on duty, he could often be found in a small corner of the vault's kitchens, where he practiced his second craft. His friends all agreed that if he had not elected to become a knight, he could have easily made a name for himself as a culinarian. And finally, Sir Ignace de Vassant. Every man has their purpose, their calling, their destiny. Who are we to deny it? A former dragoon with a distinguished career, Ignace de Vassant slew countless of the Dravanian horde with his peerless technique, for which he earned the title of Sir Ignace of the Dragon's Tail. A man of 30 summers, his battlefield experience and unwavering loyalty to the Holy See earned him a place among the Archbishop's personal guard. Having long admired Sir Velguin, he believes him to be the best choice to be the next Archimandrite of the Heavensward, and tried desperately to persuade him to reconsider his decision to refuse the honor. Sir Ignace was a devoted student of the scripture who knew the exploits of Saint Valorant by heart, and it is said that he wept tears of anger upon learning the saint's statue in the Broom had been destroyed. In wake of the Dravanian assault, he established a fund to pay for the statue's repair, pledging a large portion of his personal fortune and petitioning the high houses to match his contribution. And that is all of the Knights of the Heavensward.
perfect timing with the credit.
Yeah, wow. An interesting bunch altogether. However, I am of the opinion, I'm using my Mean to Heavensward card now because I have much to say about the ending of this expansion, but I would like to go over that more in depth at the end of the expansion rather than right now. None of them are characters.
No.
At all. The closest we get is Grinno, because he's the only one we really interact with at all. Every single other one may as well not be a character. Which is a shame, too, because there's potential for us to be... For there to be a much more interesting dynamic with Zephyrin, because of how he kills Harchifon. But, like, that anger is directed at Thordan instead, despite the fact that Zephyrin was the guy who did it. You know? Like, Thordan ordered it, sure, but, like, the guy who did it, I feel like that is worth something in terms of character dynamic. But because none of them are characters, they don't get to do anything. And, like, none of them really feel all that interesting. And also, I misspoke. Grinno and Charlibert are the two we get to interact with the most. And and Bert, like, you hate him pretty much immediately. That's very easy, you know? Just because of how he acts. And Grinno is the same. But, like, none of the other ones get anything. And that sucks. I am of the opinion, and this is an opinion that I hold about all supplementary materials for video games and movies and stuff, such as the Encyclopedia Eorzea. There should never be any fucking reason ever why important character lore details about your characters should be in secondary material. Ever. Anyway, I'll pause for this cutscene because it is important.
But consider money.
Yes. However, I'm going to respond to that real quick. There is an easy way to do that, though. The little, like, blurb about Adafel being like, or not Adafel, Jeanolo being like, he likes cooking, you know? Like, little details about that. That is fun stuff to put in supplementary material. Because it's stuff that doesn't affect the story at all, and there's no point for it to be in the story. But, like, what the characters are, what they believe in, their relationships with each other, that is stuff that should be in the video game and front-facing to the player, instead of people like me who got these books gifted to them for their birthday or bought them, you know? Anyway, that's just my extended rant.
Books, they just sort of seem like apples, period.
Yeah. And, oh boy, speaking of characters that, aren't anything without supplementary material.
Bested by mortals in their attempt to initiate the Eighth Rejoining. That they should be so complacent. And now it falls to me to deal with the consequences. Without intervention, the balance between light and darkness will begin to shift, placing our mission in jeopardy. Hydaelyn's champion has grown too strong. Her might encroaches upon the realm of gods. Equilibrium must needs be restored. The time has come for you and yours to join the fray. Warrior of Darkness.
Here we are, on the moon.
Wow.
God damn it.
It's our boy.
Speaking of our boy, this is much more important than whatever the fuck that shit was. Who cares about that?
Moon? Bullshit. Who cares about it? It's probably fake anyway.
Rev up the fucking Megas XLR music, baby.
Remind me, why is there no rest for the righteous?
Because they care, Master Garland.
Big robot.
Boy, do I have words about this thing. But later.
I will say though, if I ever try to do an ultimate, I want my first one to be the Epic of Alexander.
Ooh. It's a good fight. Ain't that much.
It's so cool. It also has
Will
the
I be
best,
ever-
in my opinion, it has the best new form for an ultimate.
Oh,
It's completely unmatched.
Ah, of all the things they could have picked to play with, that's not a toy, you bloody fools, it's a primal!
we want puppy.
Blood.
Nobody was fishing there.
Yep.
A fisher elsewhere. This is gonna affect the crab population.
Yeah? So that's our equivalent of hearing Bahamut roar at the end of A Realm Reborn. Spires of deception crumble to dust to lay bare truths long concealed. Beyond simmering shadow lieth shimmering light. What did they mean by this, chat?
Alright,
did
so
it!
there's no trout in there, but there's a couple of perches, so I think we better be careful about the perches.
No. Well, actually, let me just really quick click through this dialogue to see if anything has changed.
I can't wait for Catholicism reboard. No.
You mean Protestantism? Yeah, no thanks. Okay, that hasn't.
But
been
even
updated.
Protestantism is better than evangelism.
That's true. Would you like to voice Tataru?
If the Eorzean Alliance can be restored to its former glory, so can the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Let's find our lost friends and begin anew.
Okay. After long years of estrangement, Ishgard rejoins her sister nations in the Alliance. Words cannot well express my joy. None of this would have been possible without you, my friend. Change is coming to Eorzea, though it will inevitably bring with it a measure of upheaval. With hard work, peace and prosperity are sure to follow. And yet, even as we look forward to the coming of a new age, we must needs be wary of old threats. The lords of Garlemald have not relinquished their claim upon Eorzea, and we shall be forced to contend with them again ere long. And then there's that little thing with Istinian, claimed body and soul by Nidhogg. We should maybe do something about that. I'm kind of surprised we're not as worried as we are. There's a way to rescue him, we must find it. Suffice it to say, the path ahead holds no shortage of challenges, but together we shall overcome them. But not right now! We got shit to do!
What? Oh.
Yeehaw.
Right now what we're gonna do... actually, this is a new line, if you wouldn't mind, Otaku.
The search for our missing friends continues. Should I learn something, I'll be sure to let you know.
Yay! This didn't take as long as I thought it would, so we're gonna run around a little bit and just chat with people and see if there's any updated dialogue. Good morning to you, Mr. Slorline. Welcome home. As Lord Edmund embraces you as family, so too do we. Let's see. That's the same. I'm guessing Timony's is probably also the same here. Yes. Bart, anything for you? No. Still not allowed in, even though I saved the fucking city.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Like,
But as you can see, there's plenty of stuff to do around the city once again.
Nico, shush. They don't know that we killed the Pope.
No, I'm pretty sure we told them that we killed the Pope.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was, like, explicitly stated.
Also, so Nico, this is kind of just for
Emmerich
you.
might know, but not the rest of the general populace.
You remember, of course, the podcast that I sent you that has a guy on it that I think sounds almost identical to you, right?
Yeah.
So the podcast I'm talking about is called The Worst of All Possible Worlds. It's just like a media review podcast. There's a guy in it. His name is AJ. He sounds almost exactly like Nico, like tone, cadence, voice. It's crazy. And AJ does most of the interstitials for this podcast. So like in the middle of it, there's like a break, and they have like a little recorded section. And oftentimes they're like weird eldritch horror nonsense, which is always very funny. But one of the recurring bits that he did was the Pope. And whenever he did the Pope, he would do a Mario voice. So that's where that idea came from. Is I was like, oh, if the Pope ever has a non-voice line, I'm gonna have him be Mario. And then he never did. So I'd been sitting on that shit for 1,000,000 years, and I got to do it once, and I'm never gonna get to do it again. Anyway, Nico, would you like to be a Manolian?
I guess.
Sure.
There you are, old girl. We must go to the tavern together, and soon. My friends all demand to be introduced to the Warrior of Light, and they refuse to take no for an answer.
Conroy? Pray no heed to Lord of Manolane, Mistress Lorelei. I am certain you have far more pressing demands on your time, and for his part, my lord has lessons to attend. He has resumed training in the blade, you see, and has shown admirable dedication. For the most part. I believe he has a mind to take up Lord Harshafont's mantle, but if he is to succeed in this, he will need all the help he can get, and as few distractions as possible. Fun little preview of things to come. Let's see if Elias has anything to say as well. Yes, she does. Otaku?
Ishgard's return to the Eorzean Alliance has breathed new life into the jeweled Cressier. The announcement had scarce been made when the merchants began eyeing opportunities in foreign markets.
True. And then, oh yeah, I don't remember this quest over here. This, yellow quest.
Oh, that one starts up the Scholasticate quests.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Then we will save that for later. Oh no.
No.
Turn around and run.
Yeah, we can later.
Yeah, another time.
Maybe.
One thing I need to really sit down and actually do is I need to make a plan for how we're going to do stuff in the post-main story era. Because I had a pretty good idea of how I was going to do things with A Realm Reborn, because, I mean, things just kind of worked very well in the way that they did. They lined up with the way that, like, we needed to do relics and stuff. Thank you, motorcycle. But I don't think that is going to be the case this time. Or, I don't know, it might. I'll look into the relic steps and see if there's anything that requires MSQ progress.
There's... My mind is reminding me of one thing, but that's related to the Heavensward raid series.
Yes. And that is definitely one of the first things we're going to do. I have... ahead of time, I can say for sure that the two things that we're going to do first is A, we're going to knock out stray dungeons that we need to do, because there's a number of those. And then also we want to do probably either the... well, definitely the...
Alexander?
Yeah, Alexander. We want to do that, for sure. Of the Alliance raid, I'm not sure where that's placed necessarily, but we'll figure something out. Okay, that's the same.
I think otherwise it's not really MSQ gated, though I might be mistaken because I never did any of these technically on content. So.
All I know is if there's a certain character, I'm trying to determine if it should be done in Valley Girl or in as piss of an attempt as an asexual can do for seduction as possible.
Okay, interesting. Nico, would you like to take this guy?
Sure. So, people are beginning to realize everything isn't all black and white like the best Pokemon game.
True!
Good. No system is completely without corruption. But when I join the clergy, the unfaithful will be driven out. You have my word on that.
Okay. I didn't ask.
I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
Bring back natural Harmonia Gropius.
What?
Do you guys not know that that's N's real name?
No.
Oh.
That's his actual fucking name.
Wow, no
He's
wonder
just
he
called N.
No wonder he goes by N. I would be
Yeah,
too
I
if that
would
was my fucking name.
And
His
Oh.
sisters are, what was it again? Concordia and something else.
Oh, that's right. He has siblings, doesn't he? Fuck, it's been a million
Yeah.
years since I've seen anything to do with black and white stuff.
yeah, it's like they put a lot of good and interesting character and plot into black and white, and then just never went back to do anything with it in future Pokemon.
Yeah. It's a shame, too, because, like, I stand by my opinion that I think one of the reasons why Black and White is one of my favorite Pokemon games ever is not just because of, like, just the quality of the game in general, but also because it's one of the only regions in recent memory that has been only new Pokemon. No returners whatsoever until you get the National Dex.
It was definitely a point of contention with the game release.
I think that's awesome.
Not disagreeing, just a lot of people were like, man.
I'll tell you, I like it a lot fucking more than the way that it's done now, where it's like, hey, Charizard's here, by the way. It's like, great, man. I don't care.
Here's Pikachu! You guys miss Pikachu, right?
No.
I think one of the major issues is that they didn't tell anyone they were going to do that, and, you know, a lot of people were just like, oh, they're just gone now, are they? Okay, fuck you. No.
Tutorial's just there.
I confess I found the ceremony unexpectedly stirring. Each of us must play our part in building a brighter future for Ishgard, we who profess to rule most of all.
Thanks, Artorial.
Today's heterosexual character of the day is Severus Snape from the Harry Potter series.
Ugh.
That's a joke about, there's a gimmick blog on Tumblr, or was a gimmick blog on Tumblr, that was called Today's Heterosexual Character of the Day, and that was the only thing it posted. It was always that, but it was just a different picture of a picture of a different character every time. But no one ever said that it was Severus Snape from the Harry Potter series. And that was funny. Yeah, okay. Boy, not a lot has changed with a lot of these fuckers, huh?
It's Ishgard. They're allergic to change.
I guess so. You have anything to say? No.
They're like, you can change whatever you want as long as it doesn't affect me, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, I know for a fact fucking Hilda's gonna have something new to say, though.
Oh, absolutely.
My
It
girl.
was- Oh, Hilda has to be here.
Yeah, she's here.
Yeah.
She's in the same place that she's always is. Yeah, that's the same. And this guy is a crafter guy, so he's not gonna have anything new to say. Let's see.
Wait a minute, let me hear. Please, you gotta tell me, we're not doing Geralt today, right?
No,
We're
of course
not.
not. No.
Okay,
we're not doing
thank
anything
you.
else. If I was doing that, then like we'd like be starting like relic stuff like wholeheartedly. But we're not. We're just doing this today.
What? I might showed up. And there was
Yeah.
Geralt somehow.
I'm still sorry about that, by the way. I did not know that was going to happen. I swear to God.
It's fucking hilarious.
It is, yeah. Why don't you take Sim here, Nico?
We've got Hilda's back, don't you worry.
Otaku, it's girl, which means you get to voice. Unless you want to change that. I can do Hilda, I don't care.
You know, seeing you flying in on Dragonback helps put things in perspective. I mean, if man and dragon can put aside their differences, how hard can it be for the rest of us? To be sure, our lives won't change overnight, and it'll take effort to bridge the gulf between the highborn and lowborn, but I'm confident it'll all work out in the end.
We'll change Ishgard into a country we can all be proud of. Just you watch.
Optimism!
If you say so, buddy. Alright, up into the Forgotten Knight.
The Forgotten Knight.
Yes. We're gonna kind of go around here, and then kind of circle back around over here, and then that'll be it, probably. There's probably more stuff to talk to in people outside of Ishgard, but I just don't care at the moment. Let's see. I'm guessing you guys are more or less the same. Nope. Yes, actually. What's up, Jilly? Shame Mistress Tataru had to move on. I'd grown rather accustomed to having her around. Let's see if this is anything different. Yeah, nothing new there. I guess it makes sense that not a lot of that would have changed. Oh, I think this is new. Yeah, I know, but anybody can take him. I don't care. I'm not trying to pigeonhole you into doing women, by the way, Otaku. I want you to know that.
Yeah, no worries. A lady merchant's been posting a whole stack of bills of late, based on some unlikely information she's gathered from an unlikelier source. Seems a pebble fell from the sky and told her all about these monsters living above the clouds. If I were you, I'd take these tales with a pinch of salt.
Ah, and these are our things for As Is Law, actually. So I'm going to read these, actually, if that's okay, Otaku, just because there's a lot of them.
Go for it.
Okay, rank B. This merchant's got in her head that there's an enormous man-made island somewhere in the Sea of Clouds. It was built by the Allegan Empire as a base for their bizarre experiments, and it's still up there, teeming with the horrors of their unholy tamperings gave birth to. One of the Allegan's favorite pastimes was to splice bits of different monsters together, creating godforsaken chimeras to set upon their enemies. But it wasn't just beasts they tampered with, they had their wicked ways with the beast men, too. This merchant claims to have found a record of one of these experiments. They took a lizardman from the southern shores of Aldenard and crossed it with a vicious scalekin from across the Sea of Ash. The abomination that resulted from this unhappy union they christened Lycidias. Omni. Histories tell that in the dying days of the Allegan Empire, uprisings occurred one after the other in every corner of their vast territory. The Imperial Army came up with a plan to suppress these insurrections and stave off the revolt from within. They'd build an army of automata that would never disobey their master's orders. Where better to station these soldiers than their magical flying fortress? It's the captain of these automata, Omni, the merchant's got it in for. No doubt this incorruptible defender of Alag wouldn't take too kindly to the adventurers she's trusting to strip this floating island of all it's worth and sell it to her for a pittance. Campacti. As the sun set on the Allegan Empire, they made their last big land grab. They invaded the southern continent of Muricidia, capturing scores of dragons and subjecting them to barbarous procedures that bent the creatures to their will. Or so the merchant who set the bounty believes. I don't know whether there's any truth in her stories, but if the technology to control dragons really does exist, I'd wager there's a fair few people in this world who'd gladly give every appendage to learn the secret. It seems this Campacti has turned up in her research as one such slave dragon. No doubt the merchant's thinking it'll be easier to pick apart once it's been put out of its misery. Stench Blossom. Yep, you heard that right. We put a bounty on a flower. Of course, it's not just any flower. It's not just any mark, neither. Only the most fearsome bits of shrubbery get given elite mark status. The Stench Blossom is a monstrous man-eating plant that's been long extinct in Eorzea, but this merchant's got it on good authority that they're still up there on the Allegan's floating island. If you count the whisperings of a pebble as good authority. Still, if those monstrosities really are up there and their spores were ever blown down on the wind and took root in Eorzea again, well, it doesn't bear thinking about. If there's any chance that she's right, whoever destroyed that plant would be doing the world a great service. And finally, Lucrata. The southern continent of Mericidia was a land of dragons. The monsters came in all shapes and sizes, each species evolving to fit its own particular habitat. Take the coral dragon, beast that made its home in the Mericidian jungles. It started off as a dragon as any other, but over time lost its wings, being next to useless in the thick brush, gained the flexible body and muscular limbs of a coral. They were fierce hunters and scavengers, driven into a feeding frenzy the moment they caught scent of beast blood. Merchant who posted the bill reckons one of those beasts, a coral dragon by the name of Lucrata, is up in the clouds right now, living on abandoned Allegan Island. Neat. I was wondering where the hunt mark guy for Azizla was.
Always assumed it was an Azizla.
You'd think so, right? You'd think it maybe was just a note or something, but
okay,
not
so
so.
This dude passed me by near the Aetherite Plaza. He's called Guillaume Dumas. His tag is Gentleman.
Yeah, he's in here right now.
His search info is Ishgardian Private Investigator.
Oh,
interesting.
Stylish.
Nico, why don't you take Handaloop?
Okay. So Hildeth has apprised me of the situation. Impressive work at Barles. You felled the evil Nidhogg and then raised a monument to friendship and peace. We are truly blessed to have you on our side.
Oh, nothing to say about me killing the Pope? That's cool, I guess.
No.
You are a true hero, my friend. The minstrels shall sing of your deeds for generations to come. The road to reform will be long and trying, but Sir Emmerich will not rest until he reaches its end. And I shall walk with him every step of the way.
Yay!
As long as you two are taking fucking breaks, goddamn.
No. Never. Oh, yep, okay, we're good.
You see, they have to make up for thousands of years of Ishgardian work ethic, which was nada.
Well, I mean, they were pretty dedicated, but they were just dedicated to stuff that, like, was not helpful to them. Other than in the
Pretty
sense
much.
of killing dragons, which, you know.
Yeah.
I sincerely doubt there's anything in here, but you never know. This is the same, yeah. Classic area that never gets used for anything.
I would like if just one of these people was like, holy shit, you're the person who killed the Pope!
Yep, that's me. I forget what the title we get is for doing that. Hang on. There it is, End of Ascalon, of course. It's a good title, I like that one. That's the same. Fuck, man, you guys are boring as hell. Say something different.
No, we're Ishgardians. We're allergic to change.
Fuck
There's
you.
still one thing.
Yeah?
The man is still hanging.
Oh, God damn it. Why is nobody's helping him? Pick him up, guys.
He fell down again.
I think that's the same. Then there's Beltardois. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this is new. My fellow Temple Knights and I have been charged with defending the Ark of the Worthy. Much ado has been made about peace in recent days, but that means little to us here. Ishgard will ever have her enemies. We cannot afford a moment of complacency. Yeah, and that's the same there. Small change in that dialogue there. It's always nice. And then we just circle up around here, and then probably we'll end stream after that.
Fair.
Ruja Pope Buster Lorelei. Pope Buster is what they call Potemkin after his canonization. What is this for? I don't remember what this is for.
Oh, Amber.
Falcon encased amber, which randomly drops from the laves.
That a thing.
Remember lave quests? The thing that 14 was supposed to focus on?
No.
Good.
That thing that I never read all the dialogue for because who cares?
Yeah.
I know the whole entire point of this series is going, who cares, me, but, like, I have my limits.
Oh, hello there. Mysterious bun boy conjurer.
It's not
I can reach into
Are you acquainted with this mysterious? Ah, yes.
Specific.
A mysterious. Yes.
Mysterious.
Who could it be?
Who could it be now?
Alright, I think this is probably all we're gonna find today. But, you never know. Yeah, I think that's about it.
So and I have the same goddamn brain cell.
Alright. We'll just check down here real quick, like, because there's this lady down here. She feels like she might have something new to say, but who knows? No, I don't think that's new. Awesome. Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. I'm gonna do probably some research off-stream to see if there's people outside of Ishgard whose dialogue is noticeably different and updated, and we will cover that at another time. But I have managed to extend this stream to about 2 hours, which is why I did that. So we're gonna call it here for the day, I think.
Good.
Thank you both very much for joining me today.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, I'm very pleased that we were able to get this done today.
Next time you will see the three of us in a voice call together for a stream will be the Scholastic quests.
Well, about that. So, I figured this might as well be a good time to mention this, because this is going to require a little bit of pre-planning from me and perhaps other people. But, some of you might know that every year, on October 6th, we celebrate the birthday of Transformers Devastation.
Transformers Devastation,
By
yes.
playing Transformers Devastation, as we do every year.
Of course.
However, in years past, I will admit, I may have tricked some of you. And we did
Like
not.
a ghost?
We did not end up playing Transformers Devastation. I know, it's crazy. But trust me, it did happen. And I know that perhaps this may have fostered perhaps some feelings of mistrust in my words that these things are going to happen. So, this year, what I will be doing, and I will also be saying this on the day, or perhaps the day before, or whatever the last stream is before that happens, because it's on a Monday, which means it's not our usual streaming day. What I will be doing at the start of stream is, after the introduction, I will be entering a public Discord call in this Discord, which you can access by typing !Discord, and I will be sharing my main monitor. What I will be doing on that monitor is I will be doing things that you in chat or you joining the call will tell me to do to prove that it is not a recording, that it is a live footage. I will show you that I have the game installed on my computer, and then I will open it, and you will see that it is Transformers Devastation. To prove to you that I will be doing it. So, if you wish to be there for that, just know that it will be happening on the usual day of October 6th, probably at the usual time of 4 p.m. CST, unless something changes. But if you want to be part of the people that demands truth from your streamers, that is the time to do it. And as I said, I will be announcing this formally again sometime before that day, just so people can be there. You don't need to say anything necessarily in the chat. You can just join and be muted, just so long as you're able to be in the stream chat and tell me to do things to confirm all of that stuff. Because that's the whole point, is that that I want to prove that I'm being honest with you all. So that's the plan. So you guys might be in here in a Discord call with me a little earlier than you anticipated. But yeah, I figured I'd just let you guys know that ahead of time. That sound interesting at all?
Yeah, I would say that's interesting.
Okay. Because again, there's no gimmick. I'm just telling you that's what I'm doing. There's no trick. Because, you know, like if I'm doing it live, then how would I fuck it up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
it's not like you'll ghost us or anything.
Yeah, exactly. I will be there. I promise I will be there. You can hold me to that. But that is not our concern right now, because that is still about a week or two away. We still have a couple of streams to get through until then. So, until such time as that happens, Otaku, Nico, thank you both very much for joining me today.
Thanks for having us.
And you in the audience also, of course, thank you for joining me today. I expect to see more 14 in the future, as well as, of course, our regularly scheduled rotation of variety stuff with Sly and Midnight Suns. Also, this is just kind of a triumphant announcement on my part. I finally fucking convinced my roommate, or rather, my roommate has finally decided that we should start recording for the LP channel again. So
Yay.
I have 4 more parts of Ghost Trick edited, and we just finished recording another like 2-hour session of SMT3 that I have yet to edit. So those will be going up on the second channel on TKOPG as soon as I can. I don't have anything else really to say there, just that, hey, I'm finally actually doing stuff on that channel again after literally a year of inactivity, which I have to get out ahead and say, wasn't my fault. Wasn't me. All the games are on my roommate's computer. There's nothing I can do about it.
I have a reasonable alibi.
That's right. I was somewhere else at the time of the murder. Anyway, yeah, I've rambled on long enough. Once again, thank you guys very much for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Okay, but the Thavnaran hair ribbon actually looks kind of poppin' on Dallin.